you won't need antibiotics, but the only thing that you should do is drain the abscess. Okay? Removal of the device that is associated with the abscess and drainage of the infected site. Clean and drain the infected site. Okay. So, now let's go to the toxin. So, rather to enterotoxin. So, pag enterotoxin, as the term implies, it causes diarrhea. So, it usually presents with vomiting, eventually diarrhea, hours after ingesting the toxin containing food. No? Ano ba yung mga toxin containing food na most likely isipin mo stop? Yung mga merong creams, no? Yung mga carbonara na spaghetti na naiwan sa table for several hours, no? Yung mga mayo that are usually associated with staphylococcal infections, no? Yung mga may salad dressing, or yung mga meat products na hindi properly cooked. Kasi ginawa ka ng tao, hindi yung hands are, diba? The hands are carriers or, the skin, Staphylococcus is a normal flora of the skin. So kung hinawakan natin yung meat, tapos hindi inugasan na mabuti, hindi niluto ng maayos, this can actually carry the bacteria, and the bacteria can actually produce, no, yung toxin. Okay? Now, ano yung treatment? Fluid and electrolyte management or replacement. No antibiotics needed because it will resolve spontaneously. Okay? Now, in general, sabi ko sa inyo, drain, if you have an abscess, drain the abscess, remove infected foreign bodies, and give antibiotics. Ano yung basis natin for giving the right antibiotic? The antibiotic should be based on the local susceptibility pattern in your community. So kung sinasabi na sensitive sa oxacillin, the dictum is to give the narrowest spectrum antibiotic that the organism is sensitive to. So if in your locality, the organism is still sensitive to oxacillin, the drug of choice remains to be oxacillin. Kung mataas na yung resistance at sa clindamycin sila nag-respond, then you start with clindamycin. Usually, what I do is, if a patient is a virgin case, walang previous antibiotics, and I know that the patient will follow up after 2 days, I start the patient on cloxacillin, then follow up the patient after 2 days. Kasi bakit? I would know kung nagre-respond siya o hindi. Kung hindi siya nagre-respond, I will immediately shift to higher antibiotic. Kung naka-admit yung patient, I will start definitely on oxacillin if the patient is a virgin case. No? Kasi ma-observe ko naman siya. Unless it is a life-threatening infection. If it's a life-threatening infection, then your drug of choice should be vancomycin. Okay? So, bakit oxacillin? Because it has good penetration, no, in the brain and even for abscesses. No? No. Yung cephalosporins mo for soft tissue infection, specifically cephalexin, is as good as your oxacillin. Clindamycin, though it is being used for patients with resistant community-acquired infections, remember, ano siya, it's just inhibitory. Hindi siya bactericidal. No? And vancomycin is usually reserved for severe infections or resistant organisms. Okay. So, ito yung AR 2024 ARSP. Wala pa po tayong 2025. anytime soon. Okay, so ito yung ating ARSP for 2024. Take note that we don't recommend penicillin for staphylococcal infection. So kung may abscess yung pasyente, we don't give penicillin. You can use either oxacillin or clindamycin, no? Bakit oxacillin 38% na siya resistant? Kasi sabi ko nga sa inyo, no, if I can observe the patient for 2 days, bibigay ako ng oxacillin. And take note that ito kasi ARSP, nakuha yung mga organisms na to sa hospital. So, medyo, ano na siya, severe. O kaya naman, pwedeng a mix of hospital and community acquired infections. Okay? Yun. So, asan na yung bangko? So, bangko is just 1.28% resistant. Okay? Okay. What about your coagulase negative staph? Ito yung staph, epidermidis, hominis, hemolyticus, and saprophyticus. So, the most common among the coagulase negative staph is staph epidermidis. Why? Because it is a resident flora of the skin and it is often the source of infection dun sa mga merong mga indwelling catheters or foreign body. Okay? So, it also possesses an exopolysaccharide, also known as the slime layer, which enhances adhesion to foreign surfaces. It can resist phagocytosis, and it can impair the penetration to your foreign surfaces. Okay? So, as I have mentioned, it is a common hospital-acquired corneosuccumbal pathogen. So, ano ba yung usual cause ng CONS? We have endocarditis, okay? Your central venous catheter infection, so yung mga naka-central vein catheter, yung lalo na yung mga merong mga port sa neck, yung mga naka-femoral catheters, okay? It can also cause peritonitis, sabi natin, sa mga may CAPB rather. UTI, no, yung staph saprophyticus. So ito, mga staph epidermidis ang pinaka-common. But for UTI, it's staphylococcus saprophyticus. Okay? So yung UTI naman sa mga may urinary catheter. Okay? Okay. In neonates, no, or in the immunocompromised, okay, through bacteremia. Kasi, sino ba medtech dito? Wala. Laging wala eh. No? Laging wala. Di ba sabi natin that staph epidermidis is a resident flora. It's not just a normal flora. When you say a resident flora, nasa ilalim siya, deepest area of the skin, no? So, in a patient na ginawa ng blood culture pero hindi properly prepared, no? Hindi aseptic technique ang ginawa ng blood culture, your staph epidermidis can grow in the blood. So, pwedeng akalain mo lang contaminant. However, in a patient, specifically in neonates or patients who are immunocompromised, no, with the blood culture that grew rapidly within 24 hours, or two or more blood cultures were positive to CONS, or when you have a positive culture in the blood and in the peripheral site na CONS, no, you have to consider that as a true pathogen. Okay? And you always have to treat that patient first before you consider that this is just a contaminant. Kasi oftentimes, sabi, ay, contaminant na ng CONS yan. But if you have these cases, you have to treat that patient, especially if it is a neonate or the patient is immunocompromised. Okay, so treatment, most of your cons are hospital acquired. So most likely yan resistant. So your drug of choice is usually dapomycin. But if it says in your culture na sensitive naman siya sa oxa, then you can always use oxacillin. And of course, since they're associated with foreign body and catheters, you have to remove, ideally, the catheter. If you cannot remove the catheter, usually you will need a longer duration of treatment. Kasi hindi mo tinanggal yung catheter. Okay. Ayun na muna?
Yes.
Sige. You have, it's 10:40. I'll give you